Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Started. Okay, we got this. Okay, so the way to do this, I guess, is just use different profiles. Okay, cool. I'm going to get set up real quick. I'll be right back. Do a Twitch ad while I'm getting set up. Actually, don't even know if that played an ad. Doesn't look like it did. Oh, because it's running right now. Okay. Very, very cool. Oh, but then this one also has to change. I see. Otherwise, I don't see my chat. Oh, but I can just do that. Oh, so my chat's really easy to switch. And let me see. Cool. There's still no way to change the restream channels. That's fine. So let's go here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, that's not the one I wanted. Why is this so hard to do? Also, I didn't even really look at what the settings were over here. Really? 10,000 kilobits per second. That's a lot. Um, Change it to 6,000. Or actually, what did I have it on before? I had it on 4,000 before. I don't need to use all my bandwidth. Okay. This is what I wanted. And here we are. Turn the music off. Okay, well, in any case, let's start with this one. Oh. I turned the music off, though. How come I can still hear that? That's weird. It's not coming out the right thing. Let me fix this stream issue real quick. Routing. Oh, disconnected from GoXLR app. That's why. How do we reconnect it? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know how I fix that, but that's fine. I'll just run it from here for now. All right. Nice. All right. So what was I trying to do? What was I trying to do yesterday? Too many enemies can spawn. Enemies can spawn in bad places. I was working on that spawn fixing thing. So what I did yesterday was I extracted my spawning code for players and I tried to apply it to enemies. And then we ran into some issues. Right? So we have this spawn, enemy scene. Right? And I say spawn optimizer. So what I'm gonna do here, right? When I change the position here, that's when we run into issues. So we're gonna run it real quick. Where the heck are these guys spawning? Oh, it's actually scaling it. LOL. Oh, it's actually spawning it right here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is throw this into a variable. We're gonna throw that in here. Get rid of that P I accidentally wrote. We're gonna log it. Now the purpose of that is I have this other log statement, which I'm going to check out in a second as well. So here we go. Optimal position here, right? 24,104. No, sorry, this one. Well, any one of these really. 24,104, let's just say. And when does the move to position happen? Moving to position right here. Oh, what? Wait, hold on. There's some noise in between here that I just want to be able to filter out really easily. Which I have to be careful of because I might be hiding stuff that I actually need as well. Optimal spawn position. Oh, okay. 24,104. This is my character probably. Optimal spawn position. Should use position true. 168.24. Moving to position 168.24. So this is what I'm getting. And let me go here and look at level 0. 2D remote is good. We're going to look at the level. We're going to look at the entities. We're going to go into enemy spawns. Ghost spawners up here, right? This one only has 2 spawners, right? Yeah. Ghost enemy spawners up here. I want to look at the transform position on this node. Node, actually it's on node 2D, 168.24. So 168.24, oh. That would put it right on top of this, which may be causing an issue here. I'm going to change that to false, which is what it should be. Same thing is still happening here. So let's go here. We have 168.24. Should use position false, right? This is the one. Cell local position 168.40. So we should move to 168.40, which we claim that we're doing. And I'm going to go here to my, I'm sorry, we got to go to the remote tree and find my enemy spawner. Hold on, my mouse is really choppy. I think I need to reconnect it. Now she's never out of line. Now she's never ever out of. Okay. Now we have enemy spawns, ghost spawn. 168.24, that is right. Moving to position 168.40. Should be right here, right? Let's just see. I don't know if this is going to work. If I do this, does it update it? It does. Look, that's the actual position it should be. How funny is that? Now let's go find our spawn pool. Let's look at our spawn pool, position 0, 0. That's fine. Let's look at our first ghost and look at position here. Which should have been what, 168? Oh, but we can't, this is a kinematic body, I think. Or no, it's an area. This is a kinematic body. I think the problem is when you're moving physics bodies. I don't know, the spawner is a kinematic, and the ghost is a static body, and this is a character body. I mean, it looks like it's moving it to the right position, but it's just not going there. Let's try adding the child first, which shouldn't work either. Oh. Oh, that is working. One of those guys you used to hate. Cannot call method 2 local on a previously freed instance. Why is that happening? Is the timeout getting called even though it's been cleaned up? Let's just look real quick. Godot timer free. That's how do I create a timer? Queue free not working. Spawn replacement. What's spawn replacement? Oh, spawn replacement. I see. I see. I could add another check. It says like is valid instance on self or something. It's kind of weird though, right? Enemy spawner. I mean, we can try it. Is what is it? Is valid instance? Is instance valid? That's cool. That seems to have worked. Now why isn't it working? Previously freed instance. Is it a race condition? Or is it, I guess what's crashing to local. Is this the previously freed instance? Like what's been freed here? Current value. Oh, this is what's been freed, the tile map. Oh. Wait. Okay. I think I might know what's going on here. I still don't know why it would be running. But my guess, well, I have two guesses. One is let's not kill anything and let's go to the next level. And we're going to wait 3 seconds here. Yep, exactly. So what's happening is the tile map on the last level is gone. But for some reason, the spawner timer is still alive and still ticking. So the question is, why isn't my level cleaning up properly? Spawn optimizer. Like, why aren't my... It's been 3 seconds. So let's check my remote tree. So we have level 1. Level 0 doesn't even exist. Why do those timers still exist? Godot timer, queue free, crashing. Self.queue free. Okay, and Godot using queue free in conjunction with timers can lead to crashes if not handled properly. This is because queue free does not immediately remove the node from the scene tree. Well, we know that. If the timer is still active and triggers a callback, the node has been queued for deletion. It can result. Timers. Okay, disconnect signals before freeing. Oh, I can use call defer on queue free. That's true too. Is queued for deletion. Oh, that's different than the one that I was using. Use a safe queue free function. Implement a custom queue free function. Oh, that's a good point. They're saying, I guess, to override queue free. That's the only queue free I call from here. Is queued for deletion. If not, is queued for deletion. So let's try this. Makes no sense to me, dude. I'm thinking that for debugging purposes, maybe I should add something else to identify the spawn optimizer. Either give it an ID based on the level, or that sounds like a pain in the butt, though. Oof. Oh, maybe not. Because if I get level groups, go here, and I'll go to main scene or game scene? Main scene, I think. Nope. Game scene. And we have this. Yeah, this is the one in the, oops, in the level group. I accidentally unchecked it. Let's not save that. right? That was already there, right? Level. Okay. So here, I think I actually do pass a node in, don't I? No, I pass in the vector. Debug name string. All right, and then what we can do here equals y. Oh, you're right. Also, I just realized all these names have to be underscored. But that's okay. We'll fix that in a sec. And then spawn optimizer. Make optimizer. Oh, here it is. Oh, and I already find the level container here. So I can say level container dot, was it children? I don't know if I'm thinking of JavaScript or what. Node is get children. Get children dot sub-zero dot name. And then there's one other place where I use spawn optimizer, which, I mean, we can make this optional. Just for now. Now let's check my thing. It's probably going to say, yep, level 0 spawn optimizer. See, level 0 shouldn't be doing anything at this point. So let's look at the documentation for queue-free. Unlike with object.free, the node is not queued instantly. It's safe to call multiple times. Use this to check. The node will be deleted at the end of the frame. I wanted to see if there was an event that I could hook into Godot queue-free event. I mean, I could just override it. Maybe not. I don't know if this works. Godot call parent method. You have a parent script with the function do stuff and a child that overrides it. You can call it using dot do stuff within the child function. Ah, super keyword can be used. Okay. Spawn timer. Spawn timer dot stop. Super dot queue free. Prevent timer. Prevent free spawners from trying to spawn enemies. overrides a method from a class node. It won't be called by the engine. It may not work as expected. Overrides a method from the native class node. Overrides a method from native class node. Godot. This is probably a rabbit hole we don't want to go down. Hmm. Having trouble getting this working on Godot 3.5. This won't be called by the engine. It may not work as expected. Node removed. Was it delete? Is queued for deletion. Is there a notification for this? Turns true if the queue free method was called for the object. Where's the list of notifications? Notification. I'm going to try to guess it. Notification enter tree. Exit tree. Maybe this will work. Notification exit tree. Godot exit tree method. Oh, really? Call when the node is about to leave the scene tree. I'm assuming that would happen, right? So let's change this to exit tree. I think it's just a matter of finding the right event. Gosh darn it. I mean, the other thing I could do is here just be like, hey, if not tile map, right, then wait, what's actually happening is the optimal spawn position is being called from here. On timer timeout. Enemy spawner. It's the hitbox script that's actually freeing it, right? And how do we free it? Queue free. I could call it deferred. Now that's a big change. It's going to affect a lot of things potentially. And it still doesn't do anything for us. Thinking about food options for lunch today. Oh my gosh. What a stretch. So this is where the error is happening. We want to prevent it from getting to this point. Hmm. Exit tree. I don't understand why this isn't working. Wait, what is the problem? How is this even a problem? Who owns this? Doesn't the enemy spawner own the optimizer? It does. Well, the thing is, the timer is ticking even after it's been destroyed. On timer timeout. Is queued for deletion. I don't understand why that doesn't work. Okay, let's do the thing we don't want to do. This is hacky and bad. Right? Oh, but it needs to return a position. The level 0 timers are still going. Wait, they're all called level 0. On ready is where we create the optimizer for the enemy spawner. See, there's an underlying problem that we're still not solving. This just ignores the problem, I think. Like, I also don't understand why it's all level 0 here and there's no level _1. I'm completely flabbergasted. Is it like reusing? Is it somehow reusing the same optimizer? Like, that makes no sense. Right? Like, that really makes no sense. Right? Like, here, we should have level 0. Oops. See, look, I'm not even getting the printouts anymore. So does that mean this one's not even using the spawn optimizer? I'm so confused. Oh, called nodes something or other. Why did that happen? Okay, so hold on. So if I look level 0, we're not getting them anymore. That's actually good. Oops. Can you click on Godot? Hello? Oh no, it's still outputting level 0s here. Wait a second. Is Godot outsmarting me? Is Godot reusing the entity for this spawn point on the next level? There's 3 printouts here. How many spawns we have here? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. That's the only thing I can think of, is that it's like reusing the same object somehow. And it's not even the same between runs, right? In some cases, it keeps printing out level 0, and in some cases, it gets a completely different node name. I mean, another way to... no, it doesn't really fix anything. It's still going to hold a reference to the tile map. Question is really, why is this thing still around? Why does this object still exist? It should not exist. That means that this object still exists, and it probably means that we're leaking memory. Wait, how does hitbox work? Removable object free. Removable object enemy spawner. That's right, though. Is it a reference cycle issue? Is it a problem because the hitbox is referencing the enemy spawner and the enemy spawner is a child of the hitbox? Godot reference cycles. Occurs when objects reference each other, leading to potential memory leaks. This is particularly relevant when dealing with objects that extend ref counted, which is what I would assume, as they are subject to reference counting. For example, if a parent node references a child and vice versa, this can create a reference cycle. However, the nodes themselves do not suffer from this issue as they inherit object and are not garbage collected, which is what I was assuming. To avoid reference cycles, it is recommended to use weak ref for objects that are ref counted, that extend ref counted. Right. That's exactly what I want, a weak reference. This only creates the cycles objects that extend ref counted, and in such cases is easy to avoid. Nodes, resources usually, and plain objects don't suffer this. What I thought. They're manually managed. Exactly. They don't get tossed out until I call queue free. That's why I have to call queue free. There are two classes that different parts of Godot script object and ref counted. Mostly resources and a few other things. Nodes inherit from object and don't have garbage collection. You need to free or queue free them directly. As noted in ref counted documentation, you use a weak ref to stop cyclic dependency. Turns the object this weak ref is referring to. How do you use it? Never cared what the experts said. I thought they were so full of shit. I guess it's time to pay. It would mostly come up on custom resources that end up referencing each other. Since nodes are objects, they normally aren't garbage collected and can become orphaned outside the scene tree without anything referencing them, and the result can cause a memory leak. There are debugging tools to watch for that. A common mistake by new coders is to instantiate a packed scene without add child. Right. Overrides the reference each time, leaving them orphaned with no reference anywhere to access them again. Maybe this has something to do with my level management. Level nodes. Right. Let me call queue free on them. Add child scene called deferred. It's being cleaned up because the level's gone. So how are things? Right. I don't actually call remove child. What's that function called? Remove child. I don't really call remove child anywhere. Right. So that's the thing that's weird. If I'm not calling remove child, that means that it's getting cleaned up. I have no idea what's going on here. It's so weird. I'm going to get up and stretch. I'll be right back. Quick ad break on YouTube, Twitch. Be back in 3 minutes. Just going to stretch. All right. All right. Yeah, I think this is fine. Godot timers execute after freed. One approach is to use isInstantValid function to check if the class instance is still valid before yielding. That's what I did. Another solution involves using a custom signal to manage the timer's life cycle, ensuring that the timer stops and does not continue running after the code is destroyed. Additionally, when using scenetree.createTimer, it is important to note that the timer should be automatically freed after its time elapses. Only now it is too late. Things I've never known. I wondered where you're going. If it would be like your old home. I hope you find the thing you're looking for. I hope you find the place you're looking for. I hope you find. I hope you find. I hope you find the place you're looking for. Wow, 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 wow. I have another idea. Oh, I forgot I put this thing in here so it doesn't crash, which I hate. Absolutely hate that. Right? It comes from enemy spawner. This is what I want to see. Self. And let's look at the position of this. Like, is there a way for us to see this in the remote scene tree? Spawn timer. Oh, path. Oh. Where did I just see that? path on node. Oh, beautiful. Wait. No. That's not what I wanted. I want to see the parent node. Node. But wait, hold on. Let me copy this because this has, right? This has more information. Level 1. Oh, this is a timer on level 1. How is that happening? Oh my gosh. I know what's happening. I know what's happening. Oh my gosh. I know what's happening. This is embarrassing. I know exactly what's happening. Okay. This is ridiculous. What's happening? This is embarrassing. What's happening here is that it is, in fact, the enemy spawner on level _1, which is the second level. It's not that something hasn't been cleaned up. It's that when I look for the tile map, what I'm actually doing is I'm accidentally, where do I get this tile map from? I think I pass it in when I create the new one, right? I pass in collisions tile map, which gets level node, right? Here's the problem. We're doing a level container and we're getting the first child. And what's happening is I'm getting the old level's tile map before we clean up the old level, because there's a frame where we execute this where our scene tree has level 1 and level 0. And what's happening is when this gets created, level 0 is above level 1. So when we say level and we get sub-0, meaning subscript 0, we're actually getting level 0. It's going to be the previous level always. So to fix this, I have to do one of two things. I either need to get, instead of subscript 0 to get the first one, I either need to get the last child of this, or we need to, when we add our child, we need to make sure we add it above the old level, and then subscript 0 will work. I think we want to put it below because if there is a moment where we still have that old scene loaded, we don't want it to appear above this one. So yes. Oh my gosh. Level container get children. Let's look at the documentation for get children. Get child. Get child index. First child's at index 0. Negative numbers can also be used to start from the end of the list. Oh, this method can be used in combination with get child count. This is why I checked the documentation. I wanted to see if there's a more convenient way to do this. So this is what we want. We actually want -1. And as weird as that looks, that should fix all my problems. And then what it'll also do, because right, remember we were seeing debug messages where we were showing level _0 even though we were on level _1. That should also be fixed now. Hello, my friend. What's up? Tartaruga Exploratrice. Okay, so here we got level 0. Now we should start seeing level 1 spawn messages pop in. Nope. But it's not crashing. Oh, I know why. Because we're still using this one. So actually here, I can just change that to level because I already pull out this node. which also gives us slight performance enhancement, maybe. I'm the Italian guy who passed by a few months ago. Yeah, the name sounded really familiar, and then once I said esploratrice, scusate, scusa. Yes, it works. And now the log is also printing out the right thing. Bellissimo. I'm very happy. Very cool. How's your game development going? Pretty good. Pretty good. I added I added health bars to enemies yesterday. And then I also trying to fix some, no, not yesterday, the day before, and trying to fix some enemy spawning issues where enemies would spawn on top of each other. Oh, looks like this one's worked pretty well over here. That is awesome. So that helped me solve a major bug. I created that bug yesterday though. So what I wanted to do yesterday was the enemies were spawning in weird places, and I have this algorithm that I wrote that basically looks at tiles surrounding like the player, for example, and it would spawn the next player in a different spot so they don't all spawn on top of each other. It's like spawn the next player here, and then this player, you spawn the next player would be above that player, right? And so on. And it like looks if there's a wall, then it doesn't spawn it on the wall. It'll spawn like here or here. It goes like around in a circle, right? So I just took that out yesterday and I put it on the enemies so that the enemies also spawn a more reasonable way. Oh, so here's something I just realized. There's another problem here. I said spawn optimizer. In the spawn method, I say false. But what I actually have to do here is when I call spawn replacement, if type equals single, that's what I have to do. So I'm gonna actually, instead of false here, pass type equals type.single, because when there's a single spawner, I want the single spawner to spawn the enemy right on top of the spawn. So let's look at my level and see. So this one's a single spawn, and this one's a single spawn, and that one's a single spawn. But what happened here was it spawned the blob over here, the tile next to it, because these tiles are occupied. Multiple, this is also single. Yeah, both of these were spawned in the wrong spot. But what I just changed now should fix that. Is this Godot? This is Godot. The live stream, oh geez. I actually don't even know how that's possible. Well, I do. So I started using Restream. Oh, the game didn't change. That's what happened. Software, thank you. I started using Restream so I can stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Paired channels. I'm still trying to figure out how to use it. Software and game. development. There it is. And then the YouTube one doesn't really ever have to. Oh, there we go. Science and technology. There we go. So that should work now. The next time I go live, I'm still trying to figure out how to use it. No problem, my friend. Thank you so much. And yes, this is Godot. Was I using Godot last time you came in? Actually, wait, did you come here for Overwatch before, or did you come here for game development the last time you came? I think we were talking about you making games, right? I'm going to sleep. I'm very tired. Yeah, what time is it there? Good night. It was a pleasure talking to you, my friend. Yeah, it's always a pleasure talking. Sorry, I got started late today. I was trying to set up the new configuration on the stream. I mean, I have had it set up before, but I was trying to optimize it for myself, make it a little easier to start streaming because I go back and forth between games and making games, and then I stream to different channels. So I was trying to figure out how to set up different streaming like profiles to do that, and I figured it out. Anyways, buonanotte. So that is good. I'm very happy about that. And this silly debug thing actually really did help me figure that out. So I think that's good. I think that's a good thing. Now, all these have debug name in them. Oh. Whatever. We'll just leave that one alone. Don't care enough. Okay. So, yes. So, okay, extract optimal. Right? Okay, so this is only patches up some bugs. The real bug fix is in here. Oh no, I created the bug here. So that's fine actually. But if that's the case, then I should do the same thing for the player spawn. And we don't have to worry about this timer thing. I don't think the timer's what's breaking. I don't think that's doing anything. Let's test it again. Level 0. Things are popping up in the right place, it seems. Oh, and I have a treasure chest over here. I think this is a mistake. I think that's supposed to be a key. I think at some point that was a key. But it doesn't matter. They can break the wall and get through. And now this is popping level 1 messages. Okay, this is all working. And then let's go here. Yep, and now these guys, you see they spawned in the right spots right here and here instead of tiles next to them. Yeah, dope. I'm very happy about that. Okay. Now let's go into player spawn. And this is going to suffer the same bug, right? Where we have level here. So what I'm going to do here is -1. And then here, I'm going to pass in level.name. And then when I come here, now I should print out for that one too. I don't really know that. Yeah. I need that one to print out either, but. So that level optimizer thing probably would have been a bug if we had 2 players going to the next level. So we're going to add this in as a bug fix. Let's actually see what happens in here. This doesn't actually contain any bug fixing. Oh, actually, this is a bug fix. It should use position. That's a bug fix. How do you say? Hold on, I gotta answer this real quick. Okay. So what this fix is, what was this bug? I actually don't even remember what this was. This was a crash. But we're gonna do this in two separate commits. Actually, so I thought this was part of the issue. I don't think this was part of the issue. So what I'm gonna actually do here is take out this empty array initialization. I don't think that's needed. Okay, now let me connect a controller. This works. Everything's spawning still. Everything's working, so that that part of the code change wasn't needed, as far as I can tell. We're gonna go a third level. Whoop! Oh, I died. I forgot how that worked. Oh, but I don't have any keys. Oh man. Yeah, we can work on that today too. Dropping the inventory. We can absolutely work on that today. We'll make the inventory an item. But what I want to do is take this guy to level 3, make sure everything is absolutely working. Open your eyes. Yep. 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 Uh-oh. Did we just crash? Oh no. I just clicked off of it, I think. That scared me. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so we don't need that part of the code. So we'll go here. So that's good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 2 changes here. And we're going to first add the bug fix, which is this logic change is actually a bug fix. So it's going to be what? Spawn optimizer fix fix. It's basically null pointer exception. I don't know what it's called. Hello, my friend. What's up, Yoshi? Fix null reference exception. It's basically what it is. And then spawn optimizer. Add debug name. Add. I can just say enhance. Add debug name for clarity in log messages. And then here, this can be separate. Player spawn, fix potential issue with spawn optimizer grabbing the previous level while it's queued for deletion. Previous levels tile map. And then here, this is where we added What happened here? Okay. Enemy spawner. Enhance, implement, spawn optimizer on enemy spawns. Make enemy spawning less glitchy. Enemies overlapping each other in bad positions. Very cool. Let's see. Gale advisory. Huh. I was in Shinjuku. In Shimoyachi. What? I forgot the name of the place. Shimoaichi? Shimochiai. Shimochiai. Okay. That's good. That's good. So we fixed this. So smarter spawning for enemies, that's done today. Input designator. That was something we did yesterday. Oh, beautiful. What was the other thing? Oh, that was game breaking, was this random black lines. I thought a multiplayer, if a player with a key dies, other player cannot open doors. That's a bug. I can take that as today's bug. I'm trying to do like at least one, or I'm trying to work on, not necessarily resolve, but I'm trying to at least work on one bug and like one feature thing every day. This sounds like a fun bug because it's a bug in features clothing. I don't know. It's a bug or design failure. But if I work on this, this is a fun thing, and this will fix the game. Texting my family. I always I always have the most ridiculous responses to things. Talking about like, hey, is there gonna be traffic when I get there or whatever? And then yeah, my sister's saying like, oh, it's the teacher's fault that there's traffic. She's like, it's our fault that there's traffic. I'm like, ah, how could you? uh, so silly. Uh, what day is it? It's Monday. It's Monday. Okay, so here we're going to. So here's my idea. We can try to spec this out a little bit. Let me write down a plan first. I like party inventory. Sounds like it's actually going to be more work somehow. Letting players drop their inventory somehow seems like it'll be easier in my head. So what I'm visualizing is create an inventory backpack, create a backpack item drop. So we're going to create a backpack item drop. Darn, that's going to mean I need to make a graphic for it, but that's okay. I need to make a backpack item drop, uh, item sprite. That's fine. For now, we can just use I don't know, random color as like a square or something. I'm picturing that this will be its own pickup script, and it will have an inventory. I already have this inventory class, right? It'll have an inventory property on it, and then inventory. For inventory, we'll add a combine method or something. What's that? Does that make sense? Combine inventory? I guess so, right? And it helps if I spell things right. We'll add a combine method. This method will add a combine inventory, right? And to add inventory to itself. Yeah. Inventory is already mutable, so we might as well keep it mutable, and then we might as well keep it mutable and just have this combine thing, right? I think this will be fine. I think this will be pretty straightforward and easy, and we'll see. Okay. So, how do we get started? Let's first check our Git status. This thing keeps flipping back and forth. I don't know why. Like, it probably should be 960 by 540. I don't know why it keeps going back and forth between these two. Let's also push our changes. Okay, that's good. Now what we're gonna do, I basically planned that all out, right? So let's go to 2D, create new 2D scene. Is that right? No, because how do our pickups work right now? What are our pickups? Common, probably. Enemies, pickups. Oh, here we go. We have pickups. Oh, we have a base pickup. Oh, cool. So that's what we're going to want. We're going to want to create a new one from base pickup. So let's go to scenes, pickups, base pickup, base pickup. And, oh geez, we have to pick an atlas texture from here. What is this G thing? Oh, I made a gold coin. Why did I make a gold coin, though? I don't remember why I made this. It's fine. We'll use that one for now. So on my sprite 2D, what I'm going to do is, I actually forgot how I did this. Let's open up, treasure, because that's also a pickup. I could look at these other things, not really pickups. Actually, they probably are, well, not the spawner, but the eggs is probably a pickup. So we go here, we look at the sprite 2D. Now what I want to see is how I customized this last time, because I just want to make sure I do it the exact same way this time. I think I probably did animation. Yeah, I did. So I used H frames to do this. That's what I wanted to see. If I used H frames or if I did a region thingy. So if we go to animation and we go to H frames, we go to V frames, we go to frame number, we can just pop, 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 pop. Boom. Got him. Okay, then we're going to go up here and we're going to create a new one. It's going to be backpack. Oh, I should also rename this to backpack. we go. Backpack. And now let's look at treasure, and that's the only thing that's really changed. Now what's this thing that says on treasure? Oh, type. There's a type on the treasure class. That's what I was looking at. Key. Key watch treasure. So that is a little bit weird. Maybe. Let's look at pickup. Or base pickup. That's probably what it's under. And we have these types. I'm going to add backpack here. Maybe we should alphabetize these. They were pretty much alphabetized. Oh, this was for tracking what type of pickup people picked up. So that's fine. So now I'm going to go backpack, and where we have type, yep, default set to backpack. I mean, it doesn't look like a backpack, but we'll do the graphics later. I'm not really concerned about having the graphics in place right now. So but maybe I can't actually use pickup. Why can't I actually use pickup? I don't know. Does that even make any sense? No, because I have a treasure script that extends pickup. And there's an item collected. Perfect. Perfect. So what we're going to do here is we have to change this script, basically, and add a new backpack script. And then this backpack script is going to extend pickup, and the class name is going to be backpack. And then we're going to have a var called inventory. That's going to be an inventory type. Item collected. Player. Player. Oh, okay. Signal bus dot treasure. Oh, there's treasure collected signal. I don't care about that right now. So right now what we're going to do is we're just going to say player. Oh, baby. Here's where things get interesting. My player, that's my elf, sorry. Player.gd. Doesn't have a method right now. Inventory. Oh, so actually this can also be private. And then what we'll do, that also remind me I have to make fields private on my spawn optimizer. Make fields private on spawn optimizer. That's going to be a cleanup. Oh, I don't have a thing for cleanup. So it's going to be a dev enhancement or a task. We can put it as enhancement. And we'll do that after this. So player dot, we need a function on player because we don't want to expose inventory. So that's fine. So we'll have a sprite size. I see. So over here we'll have a function called pick up inventory. Or maybe it should be pick up inventory. Pick up inventory. Pick up inventory and then do inventory. This inventory dot combine inventory. Right? So here we'll say pick up inventory, and then we gotta go to, oh, what's going on here? Not parse global. That'll go away once I import, I think. It's not going away. Why? Oh, because player's broken right now. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is here, because player's broken because inventory is not implementing this method that I just pretended existed. We're gonna say combine other inventory. And then we got to figure out what that means. So what we're going to do. Oh, interesting. I'm pretty sure these are all by convention, so I don't really have to rename these fields to public, like gold and key count. Basically what I'm going to do is key count plus equals other dot key count, and gold plus equals other dot gold. That's basically it. What's going on here? Cannot be used as type. Oh, you're right. I forgot to uppercase that. Okay. So that was broken for a number of reasons. And then in my player died. Player died emit. Okay, drop inventory. That has to be a new function. Function drop inventory. And what we're going to have to do here is get a reference to the inventory, the backpack, right? Drop inventory is going to drop backpack. Or actually, it's not inventory. Well, it is inventory. Pick up inventory. It should really drop backpack and pick up inventory because this is not dropping the inventory. It's dropping a backpack. Drop backpack, pick up. But this is inventory. Because that requires an inventory on the backpack. I don't like that they're named differently, but they work differently. So it is what it is. So const backpack is equal to preload res scenes pickups scenes pickups backpack.tscene. Why didn't that work? Oh. The auto completion's a bit wonky, but that's okay. And then we're gonna say backpack.instantiate. Sorry, of our backpack. Backpack.position equals position. And that's it. Oh, drop backpack. Right. And maybe on hit. Yeah, the HP thing is the thing that's really clearing us up. But that's fine. Now let's just see. I think I also just created a bug here, but let's just see if I die. Okay, now it cleans it up. That's what I wanted to see. So now let me connect my other controller. Okay. So now let's have two characters. I'm gonna grab a key. I'm gonna take 100 gold, and we're gonna die. Oh, I did forget to do something. I instantiated it. I changed the position, and then I forgot to add it to the scene. Oh, but where do I add it to? Because if I add it to here, we're gonna clean this up. That's gonna go bye-bye. I need to add it to someplace else. Let me look at my game thing. Sub-level shared camera. Because what am I have a projectile manager? Projectile? I have something or other. There's a signal I emit here, I think. Projectile. Setup. Where do we call this from? Projectile. Enemy projectile. Oh. My band needs to be replaced. I might be able to fudge it, but I probably need to replace the band. And that's probably why, probably contributing to my discomfort. Try to do this and see if that helps. No, pretty much touches. No, that shit's spent. Hold on, let me see. We should have another. I have 3 more. So what color should we pick? See, this is the good thing about these headsets. I used to hate it at first because once these bands are good, I thought, oh, these bands are no good anymore. I need to replace my whole headset. But actually, you can take out the band and you can just replace it with a whole new one. And the bands are, you get them aftermarket on Amazon pretty cheap. So we'll do pink this time. Pink, let's go. This side. Installation's super cool. Oh, did I goof this? Maybe not. I mean, does it matter if the felt side is up or not? Really, right? Yeah. See what the difference is there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Sorry, I wasn't really holding it up before. So this is how much space there is now. Before this band was like all the way touching. That'll probably feel a whole lot better on my head. And oh my gosh, does that feel better on my head? That feels so much better. That's probably why my neck was hurting, actually. Because my headset wasn't holding itself up. Okay. So we got 2 more of these left. Nice. Why did this pop up? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, that's weird. Father. I don't know how to say that. Hmm. Hmm. So the question is, where in the tree should we add this? Let me look at my. There's a node somewhere. Projectile. Something manager. Maybe level manager's doing it. I don't think so. Let me take a look at player real quick. Attack. On attack cooldown ready. Can attack. Okay. Signal bus make projectile. Ah, object factory. Okay, object factory is in fact a very, very reasonable way to do this. let's look at my object factory. Now let's look at make projectile and see how that works. And then root.addChild. Okay. I'm perfectly happy using this. So what we're actually going to do here, that's base pickup backpack. Oh, because we're searching in Git, so it's not showing up. Backpack.gd. Player.pickup inventory. Oh. Sorry, that would be player.gd where we created drop backpack. And in here, what we're actually going to do is signal bus dot drop backpack inventory dot emit. Why does that look weird? Is emit supposed to have the parameters in the emit method? Is that why? Probably. So give me 1 sec. I'll fix that just 1 second. What we're going to do here is we're going to go to the sigbus dot drop backpack dot connect on drop backpack. Or it shouldn't be called drop backpack. It should be called make backpack. Make backpack. So hold on a sec. So what I had here was this. And the reason I had this was because, oh, and what I forgot to do, also say backpack.inventory equals inventory. Because the player knows everything, right? The object factory, generally speaking, creates and manages. It's fine. It's fine. To keep this working more consistently, like I could do this and emit the backpack. And then this becomes a very simple function that just takes a backpack. But to keep everything consistent and have the object factory actually factor creating things, this will all come to the right side here. And this will be called make backpack. Oh, there's a problem. Oh, maybe it reloaded already. Right, so it'll be make backpack. And then make backpack is going to have some things that it needs. It's going to need an inventory and a position. That's going to go like this. And then backpack is going to go here. Right? And then we can say root.addChild all deferred backpack. Right, and then here we're going to say sigbus dot make backpack dot emit. I feel like position should come first now. Position, position, and inventory. And this is like, I don't know what the heck that is because we gotta go here to signal bus and create it. And let's go where one of these other things is, like, I don't know, make projectile, and we'll throw it after here. I'll make enemy projectile. We'll throw it after this one. Warning, ignore. I'll say signal, make backpack. Position, vector 2. Inventory, inventory. Oops. Oops. Oh no, I didn't oops anything. I hate how this automatically resizes sometimes though. Okay. Why is this not happy? Oh, because I keep... Oh. Okay. Signal bus that make backpack. Not declared on drop backpack. Oh. Oh my days. Oh, because I call it on drop backpack. It should be on make backpack. Okay. Oh. Invalid assignment property with value of node. Ah, because I didn't type it. It's just it just needs to know the types. The typing system's not quite there. As inventory. I think that will be okay. Nope. Why is that type node inventory on a base object of type nil? Okay, let's take a look here. Current value is nil. Ah, so I don't think it's nil because the type doesn't match. Oh, that's my bad. See, so they're different names. That's why they should be different names. But my question now is, okay, it has a value. So let's take a look at backpack and inventory, members inventory. Backpack. Ah. Right. So we do need to make that public. Or it could be like a setup method, and that would make it more consistent, right? We would have like func setup. Is that what I called it? And then this would just be... And the benefit to this, as silly as this sounds, well, for one thing, again, consistency, which is good. Right? Actually, so back up a sec, back up a tick. We'll go here and we'll put position in here also as a vector too. Right? And then we'll say backpack dot setup, and we'll say position inventory. Self dot spawn position. Right? And then I don't need this. Right? Now everything's a little bit more consistent. Right? And so the advantage of having this in a method is that I can put all the required parameters in. So if this class grows later, I throw more parameters in there. We use the exact same method to set it up. And then like we get some bit of type safety, and like kind of atomically sets the state that we need it to be in. Oh, I'm super excited. Boop. It didn't work though. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe it did. It didn't update the. It did. Sick. Sick, sick, sick. Okay. So the other thing we have to do, player.pickup inventory. So my player class, pickup inventory. What is it? Update player? Update player? What the heck does update player do? Player update.emit. Yep. So update player. Okay, cool. Pick up inventory. Update player. Update payer? Player. We're not paying for anything. Very cool. I'm super excited about this feature, actually. I'm like very, very excited. So I'm going to grab like 200 gold and I'm going to get a key. And the main thing that we wanted here was that our key would be fine. And now the other thing that we're going to have to do to make this fair is take away the money from the player. So, boom. No. Why didn't it update my player? Okay. I don't know why it's not updating my player, but it did give me the key. So that's a small bug that we got to do. But now that I have that key, let's go try to use it. Oh, amazing. Okay, so we just got to figure out why the HUD's not updating. Update player. So, I don't know. Let's look at treasure, for example, and see what's going on here. Treasure collected. Treasure collected. On treasure collected, we've got stats. We've got inventory. Oh, the inventory is the thing that emits a signal. So let me open up inventory. Yeah, my bad. Inventory updated.emit. This is going into a function momentarily because we call this everywhere. So that should work. Update player doesn't have to happen. Oh, and then what I wanted to do is let's get 200 and get a key. Bonk. Amazing. Oh, sick. It just works. Now what I need to do is make sure when the player dies, like when he drops his backpack, we have to empty the inventory. Empty, just clear. Inventory.clear. I don't think I have an empty function, right? Clear. It's going to be key count equals 0, and then gold equals 0, and then we're going to signal bus again. All right. So 200 gold and 300 gold and 1 key. All right. Boom. Boom. Now it goes to 0. Sick. Ooh. Oh, wait. I picked it up and nothing happened. Oh, son of a gun. I see what happened. I see what happened. It's holding the reference to the exact same inventory. What happened was, oh, it cleared the inventory. Actually, wait, hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. This is actually where it needs to happen. I think that's why. Because we're calling deferred. That's actually probably why. So we're going to get the 300 gold and a key. I should just make like a debug thing that I can just kill myself. Boom. Okay, so that's good that it's zeroed out. Nope. So that maybe is what I said before. But it's making a new inventory. Oh. No, it's not. Wait, combine. Backpack.setup. Right. Right. It's holding on to a reference of the same inventory. Okay, so we're not going to do inventory.clear. We're not going to make a clear method. I think we'll give him a new inventory after this. All right, so once this happens, we'll say inventory equals... Where do I actually set the inventory? New inventory, set inventory. Oh. Inventory.queueFree, inventory equals new inventory. I see. Yeah, we don't want to queue free it. So we're just going to say inventory equals inventory.new. Really? Oh, I see. And then on init, we could also emit inventory update. I definitely do need to make a kill button though. Okay. Boom. Ah, butt cheeks. Oh, no, it actually did work. It actually worked. It just didn't emit the... It just didn't... Oh, right. It just didn't update it. Oh. Oh. Why do I keep forgetting everything that's going on right now? Oh, I accidentally deleted that line somehow is what happened. That's a weird thing to do. Boom. Oh, amazing. And else, everything's gone down. Oh, boom. And it just works. And then when I go to Wiz, I can still open doors and shit. Yeah. Cool. I like it. Cool. So functionally it works. So let's do a quick code review. That I don't like, but I don't want to change that in this commit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then this player died thing can actually go into a function called die instead of just calling it in line here. We'll do that in a separate commit as well. Oops. Oh, yeah, I do that a lot. Backpack. Add player backpack to allow surviving players to collect keys to continue gameplay when a player dies. Oops, I accidentally added everything, but that's fine. I don't care that much. And then player, this is going to go into a function called die. I don't think I have a die method. I don't. And then that way I can kind of clean up some things here. And then the other thing I want to clean up is my, inventory scripts. Emit, we do this so many places. Update inventory. Yeah, to do abstract this into its own function maybe. Well, we're doing it. Because it's literally going to happen all over the place. Nice. Not a huge deal, but small cleanup things are, you know, nice to haves. I'm probably going to hop off to make lunch now. Because it's kind of late and I probably should have done that already. Oh, I forgot to pick up keys, but that's okay. I should still get gold. I did. Nice. Now, if Wiz dies, cool. Now we've got 100 here. Wiz went down to 0. Boom. And I got the key. And the key works. Because you never know. Okay. So what do we do here? We cleaned up some things. Player, cleanup, add die function. Die function to encapsulate all player death functionality for future. And inventory, cleanup, add update inventory function to emit inventory updates for easy for readability. Dope. So we go here. Hey, look, we fixed a bug today. Make fields private on spawn optimizer. We could do that really quick before we hop offline. Spawn optimizer. All of these should be private. Spawn positions. Position. None of these are used from outside the class. Yeah, and this should be very easy to test. As soon as we spawn in. Oops, something's broken. What the hell is an? Oh my goodness. So the refactoring tool is not flawless, not without flaws, pretty much. Okay, so that should be working. We can wait 3 seconds. Okay, that's working. We can go to the next level just to make sure that the timers don't break still. Okay. Yep, no regressions. Spawn optimizer, cleanup, make all fields private for consistency and code style. Right? Very cool. Now we go here. That's another thing we finished today. Okay, so we got 3 things done today. That's pretty darn good. So I'm looking at the time. I don't know if I'll be back today. I might be back to stream games. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. That's three nice things that we got out of the way today. We fixed all the bugs with our smarter spawning. We made a backpack that the player can drop so that surviving players can continue to their playthrough without, you know, missing keys and stuff like that. And we cleaned up the little code style stuff here. Small thing, but nice to have. Maybe tomorrow I'll probably leave this for tomorrow. I probably won't look at this again today. And we'll look at these bugs with the menu navigation stuff. That's a tricky one. Add multiple players without hardware. That's a cool one to have. And then input switches. Yeah, multiple input stuff. This is all multiple input related. The random black lines thing probably should be prioritized too. Maybe I'll look at that this week. This is good stuff. This is really good progress today. I'm gonna hop offline and make lunch. Actually, I'm supposed to work out too, but I need to eat right now. I got myself to a bad situation here where I need to eat and I need to work out, but that's okay. So I'm gonna do my stuff, and then I'll be back maybe in a few hours. I need to eat, maybe do some grocery shopping, and do my workout. That might be enough time to get my workout in.